my lips there's a name. In my life there's no place for the man that I love. Sorry, but I'm living my life just to sing and be free. From LA to New York, from New York to
Welcome to Virtual Piano Bar and Virtual Variety Hour here. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Do you remember that music? It's the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving Special by Vince Goraldi. I think it's a beautiful piece of music. It's almost as beautiful as all of you. Now, how many of you watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade? You know what happens at the end of the Thanksgiving Day Parade, right? Santa Claus comes, right? Deb and Terry, Ron Hunter, Kolya, Sue Matsuki, Sharon Bauman-White. Penny Cat stayed home tonight to watch. So I got a holiday song coming up for you, Miss Katz. Cindy, hello. Now, at the end of the Thanksgiving Day Parade, Christina and the Frachero family, yes, at the end of the parade, who comes? That's right, Christina. Chicago's here. Hello, Noel. Vincent Gustione in Palm Springs. Hey, Mark Arnold, you big ho-ho-ho. Oh, and my cousin Connor Casagrande's here. Hi, Hildy from Pennsylvania. I feel like I'm doing a Santa telethon with my favorite friends and fans. David Michael Canizero. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Everybody's here. Michael Allen Tillis. Oh, you think I have some Sondheim tonight? I might. Jack Putnick. Oh, Sally, Michael Mackessy's friend. Because she has a bunch of names I can't pronounce. And Michelle Mercado Chimkin. Oh! Lydia D'Amato from Puerto Vallarta, and my good friend, my childhood friend, Brian Balbier. Yes, he's one of two. He's a twin. He's a twin. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good friends I grew up with. Oh, and I saw Roger Wunderlich. I love that name. I love that name. I love that name. Oh, this is fun. Gregory Toroyan. Greg, one of the best pianists in New York City and possibly in the world. And he actually likes me. Woo! I love that. I love that. Well, they love Liberace too, I know, but sometimes I gotta just do my own thing, right? And we're all glad that Santa's coming. Are you glad Santa's coming? Ooh, but you know what? It's Hanukkah. Is tonight the first night of Hanukkah? Ooh, black slimming on Hanukkah. Yes, oh, well, look at this. A big gay menorah over there. See that? See that? Well, I have to play a Hanukkah song to honor our Jewish friends. Yes, I do. And I think I have the perfect Hanukkah song for you. Does anybody recognize the opening chords? Well, sure, it's Jingle Bells, but it's by Barbara Streisand. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. And soon Miss Fanny Bryce was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed her lot. We got into a drifting bank, and then we got upset. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing on the zoo ride on this happy Christmas night. Off we go in a row. Bells are ringing, we'll be singing. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. 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 Jingle bell, jingle all the way in a one-horse open. You thought I was gonna go for the high note tonight? Better luck next year. Oh, Yes, I think the Hanukkah song was my favorite of the three. Could be. Oh, my goodness. Well, my dear friend Vicky Wilczynski from Stratford, Connecticut. She lives on the beach in Stratford. And Colby Janatatis, Colby, my cousin Colby, Martin Blotney from West Haven. Oh, and Brianna Staub. Oh, Eileen Scheibner, hello. Hi, everybody. Hey, I got a great show tonight. Jack Pucknick and Michelle. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I'm going to get this cut this week. I know you really care. I want it to be fun, but I also want to be about 20 years younger to wear this hairstyle, and that's not going to happen. I'm not in, like Aerosmith or Leonard Skinner. I can't get old and wear this, so I'm going to change it up. But tonight, I have. Oh yes, I'll come back and play your piano. You're beautiful. They got a 9-foot concert Yamaha. It's beautiful. I'll definitely come back and play. Oh, you like the long hair, Sue? Yes. Yes, because yours is short, and you don't have to really... No, that's not true. You may fuss with it, but it never looks like you do. It's always just perfect. Hi, I'm Sue Matsuki. Ready for stage, yes. I'm ready to go. I love it. Yes. Oh, speaking of Sue Matsuki, I'm actually going to be performing in New York City. That's New York City. And Sue is a producer of the Winter Rhythms series that's at Urban Stages. And I am so lucky that she asked me to be part of this. I'm so thrilled. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it later. And I'm also going to tell you that we have a fabulous guest star tonight. Oh, I've wanted to have this beautiful lady on the show for a long time. And she's been a great guest in the audience, and she's watched all of my guest stars. I met her when I was dressed like Liberace, and I'm so glad that she's here with me tonight. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. Thank you. Well, who's ready to watch the musical Annie? I'm so excited that Annie's coming back. Yes, it's a new musical about a dog and a girl and a very rich bald man. Handsome, rich bald man. Yes. Oh, sorry. Is this on? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. And they're doing it again. They're doing it again. It is one of the best musicals, in my opinion, of all times. I know it gets a bad rap because it's about children. I like kids, I just can't eat a whole one. I mean, it gets a bad rap. But it is one of the most beautifully written musicals. It is. John Richardson is here. Oh my God, John Richardson in the house. The reason that I'm in the house, and you're in the house, because John Richardson is the reason that we have Virtual Piano Bar. And I love this boy so much. He is the most talented little, everything just one, and he's fantastic. He just did his show in New York City. He is Provincetown in Provincetown doing piano bar, doing his own shows, and of course, you can follow him and look him up, but you can also give Virtual Piano Bar a like and a follow, and press the share button and spread the word. Yes, thank you. Press the share button, you know. No matter how hard we tried. Yes, share that one. That button. Press it, see? Share mic. Talking mic. Well, anyway, I'm excited to see this. I'm curious to know if everyone else is excited to see the new Annie. It's got some really interesting casting, and I think it's a great story that, definitely transcends time and politics and all that stuff. I loved seeing you too, John. And it's a score that is so brilliantly written and matched to the musical. So without further ado, because I can ado till you are through, and I will just not anymore. I would like to play for you the Overture to Annie. I think it's on December 2nd. Heather will tell me if I'm right or wrong. She might know. Of course, she's a few hours ahead because she's in the UK. So I'm not sure, but I think it's December 2nd on TV. On the TV. Not this, but the TV. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite overtures of all times. It's December 2nd? Yes, thank you, Heather. I love Heather. She does my hair. Well, she doesn't want credit for that tonight, but she is my confidant, and she tells me where to be, when to be, and I really appreciate that, especially since she has a beautiful 5-month-old toddler and is staying up with us to do this show. So, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite overture from the Music Hall Theater, Annie. And I have an orchestra, too. How about that? Theaters are clapping like crazy these days. I do love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Ooh, I love it. I love it. But you know what I love more? I'm going to tell you. It's not a what. It's a who. And it's our special guest star tonight. It's the beautiful, the talented, the darling Kati Neiheisel.
Hello. Hello, David. You're a joy.
Well, I'm in such a good mood. And if you can't tell, I'm over the top in a good mood because you're here with me tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, my gosh. How's New York City?
Oh, well, it's wonderful. It's getting cold, but, you know, it's Christmas. Just like you said, Santa arrived at 11:59 at the end of the parade. We're ready.
We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Oh my goodness. Isn't it fun to be here on Virtual Piano Bar?
Yes.
Isn't it fun? You can see everybody commenting and saying stuff and
It's a
talking about
blast.
her hair and all that stuff. You look gorgeous. It's so good to see you.
Thank you.
We met back right before the pandemic,
Yes.
the shutdown in New York City. We did a salon. Tanya Moberly and Mark Janis
Right.
Yeah, they do this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful series at Don't Tell Mama, and we met. And our friend Wendy Sherrill's here tonight too. I met her the
wonderful.
same night I met you. She's been on the show before.
Great.
And but we met that night. I was dressed like I don't know, Liberace or something. And you got up and sang, and it was just spectacular. I couldn't wait to actually get to really meet you and talk to you. And
Oh, thank you.
and in fact, we're going to talk about your new show, but you were a MAC Award nominee for Best Debut in New York City
Yes.
for your show. Was it Among the Stars? Was your show?
Yes, it was Among the Stars. Well, that poster was for another show coming up,
Yes,
but
but-
Among the Stars in 2017, yes. That was my
Yes.
debut solo show with Gregory Toroyan, who you mentioned, and Deb Berman was the director.
Oh wow, yeah. Greg Toroyan. If you have Greg Toroyan as your music director, you're gold.
Very lucky.
You're in. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And so you and I both. We were talking earlier today. Both of us had jobs during the pandemic, unlike so many of our friends who
Yes.
are artists full time. So
Right, we were very fortunate, and that helped me get this show on, the Carpenter show on, because when this all happened, you know, friends were saying, I'm still available to work. And, you know, I was getting a paycheck coming in, so I'm like, well, let's do it. So talked with Lena Koutrakis, got her on as director, and I had been working with Gregory virtually because he had been doing classes as soon as the pandemic hit, the lockdown hit. So I just got it rolling so that when things opened up, there would be something to fill the cabaret rooms, which were also hurting. So, you know, and I had help with that with Sue Matsuki. She's a wealth of information about getting things done.
yeah, she is. She is a wealth of information. She is a love. She's been a guest on my show several times, virtually and live. And like I said before, she's producing me in the series. And really, she is a godsend to all of us. Really,
Yes.
and an amazing performer too.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, if we talk too much more about Sue, her head will get very big and her beautiful hair will get all messed up. So, you know, you're doing this new show. So this show about the Carpenters, it's Carpenter's music.
Yes.
And it's called...
Yesterday Once More.
So, Heather, yes, there it is. And I love this graphic. Love the graphic. A music note and a hammer. I think that's brilliant.
Well, it was inspired by the Carpenter's own photograph that they did. Karen was holding the hammer, Richard had a saw for a special that they did called, I believe it was Make Your Own Kind of Music or something like that. I can't remember if that's correct. So I thought that was a good inspiration, and Sue actually put the idea in my head to start. So, you know, again, Sue Matsuki.
Yes, Sue. Oh, look, David Sabella's here. David, Broadway, Chicago, and international opera star,
Wonderful
and
David.
our dear friend David, Cabaret Hotspot. He's here watching tonight, and it's funny. Our friend Matthew Shoket, who's a virtual piano bar friend, and he asked if you play Karen Carpenter, and you don't.
No.
This isn't even a tribute show. You know, it's funny. People like to, you know, take stars and I don't know, what do they do? They impersonate them. I'm just so against impersonation. Look, I love Liberace, but could you imagine doing a Liberace impersonation? That would be
That would be insane.
It would be insane. Why would I do that? Oh my God, Jennifer Onstedt. She's a beautiful singer. I know her from Las Vegas. Look, I could just talk to everybody all night. Scottie Townsend is here, who is the wonderful Cher, not impersonator. He does a show, but you would think you were with Cher. Your show celebrates the music through very interesting special arrangements that you and Gregory have come up with, and Lena has shaped with you. So,
oh yes, I'm very lucky. I have the dream team of Lena Koutrakis as director. She's very in demand, so I was lucky to get her. And Gregory just does wonderful arrangements. He's just so creative, and he just does something different for the different singers that he works with. It's amazing, and he has such a respect for other musicians and their work. So he was the perfect person to work.
Yeah, I couldn't sell Gregory any more than you could, and we both love him. And so I think, why not? Let's say you give us a couple of numbers from this fantastic show. Which, by the way, the next one is, I'll say this now and then I'll say it later too, December 5th.
Yes.
At 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for those of you who are going to fly from the West Coast to come, at Pangea in New York City.
Yes, it's a brunch show at Pangea. Doors open at noon, so you can get there then.
It's wonderful. And some of our virtual piano bar artists like Michael Mackesy play at Pangea.
Yes.
And I know that was Maria Corsaro doing her show at Pangea as well.
Yes.
So, you know, I could talk the dogs off the meat wagon, so I won't anymore. I'm going to turn it over to you, Katie.
Okay.
Do a couple of numbers for us, please. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you.
Kati Neiheisel from her new show, Yesterday Once More.
When I was young, I'd listen to the radio, waiting on my favorite songs. When they played, I'd sing along. It made me smile. Those were such happy times, and not so long ago. How I wondered where they'd gone, but they're back again, just like a long-lost friend. All the songs I love so well, every sha-la-la-la, every whoa-whoa still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that they're starting to sing so fine. When they get to the part where he's breaking her heart, it can really make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once more. Looking back on how it was in years gone by, and the good times that I had, makes today seem rather sad. So much has changed. It was songs of love that I would sing to, then I'd memorize each word. Those old melodies still sound so good to me as they melt the years away. Every sha-la-la-la, every whoa-whoa still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that they're starting to sing so fine. All my best memories come back clearly to me. Some can even make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once more. Every sha-la-la-la, every whoa-whoa shines. so fine. Every sha-la-la-la. Thank you so much. You are the one that makes me happy when everything else turns to gray. Yours is the voice that wakes me mornings, sends me out into the day. You are the crowd that sits quiet, listening to me, and all the mad sense I make. You are one of the few things worth remembering. Since it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me than you? Sorry if sometimes I look past you. There's no one beyond your eyes. Inside my head, the wheels are turning. Sometimes I'm not so wise. You are my heart and my soul, my inspiration, just like the old love song goes. You are one of the few things worth remembering. Since it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me? You are my heart, my soul, my inspiration, just like the old love song goes. You are one of the few things worth remembering. Since it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me? How could anyone mean more than you?
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God! I've been looking forward to this. You know, I think pretty much it's hard to find people who either aren't Carpenter's fans or don't appreciate the music of the Carpenters, and of course everything about them. The music, Karen's voice, and what you do with this music is so beautiful because you have such a gorgeous voice and such a beautiful presence.
Oh,
and
thank you.
You give such, you pay honor to this music, and
I hope so.
You get me right there in the solar plexus. I love that. I love that. And so many great comments coming in, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, there's a scroll underneath. Now, Katie, I had to twist her arm because she said, you know what? No. It's your show. If people want to tip, that's fine. And I said, yeah, but I like to scroll my guest stars' information. And of course, you know, she can do whatever she wants with it. Both of us, like Katie and I were talking about before, spent most of the time during the lockdown and the no work donating money to other artists who could use it. And of course, Katie certainly hired a great team of people who do this full time. And
Yes.
We were, again, you and I were both grateful that we were able to help out. So I'm never offended if you want to tip my guest star, say hello to my guest star, and please tip them, tip her, follow her. And another great surprise is that you're going to stick around and
Yes,
come
of
back and
course.
She's got a great surprise for us a little bit later in the show, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd love to come back.
Oh, Katie, thank you. This is such a treat. I've been looking forward to this for so long.
Such a treat for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, isn't that good? The music of the Carpenters is just so powerful, so real, so honest, so genuine. I love genuine, authentic music. And I think Katie presents it in such a beautiful way. Again, it's not an impersonation. It's not a tribute show. It's a celebration, and it's a sort of a reimagination without, messing with, that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Is that what they say? Is that how that saying goes? I love the balance and just the magic that she's captured. So I'm so excited that she's here. And again, December 5th at Pangea, New York at 1 p.m. I'm going to be there because my darling Colby, a cousin who is here watching with us tonight, bought tickets. He bought tickets, and we're going to be there. So I'm excited for that. Now, I am also excited that you're all here with me, and this is what I'm going to name tonight. Improvisation Corner. Yes. I was trying to figure out something to play tonight. I had a program, and I didn't. We have Katie, and I wanted to. Always want to frame my guest stars because they're the reason I do this virtual variety show. This is the reason I feel comfortable being David and talking to you guys. So I'm so grateful to them, and I never want to get in the way of the guest stars, but I want to compliment it. And of course, our darling Stephen Sondheim went to his eternal reward a few days ago, and that sort of kind of derailed everything. So I thought, wow, what am I going to play? And I certainly have to pay homage to Stephen, who has given us so much in the musical theater, redefined it, and like I always say, he taught us how to see life through words and music. And I can't be more eloquent than that, but I don't think I need to be, because he was. However, I had to switch a song out tonight that I wasn't going to do, and I'm going to improvise something that I have done before on this show, and you guys have been so supportive, and I'm still working on it. I'm refining it. I have it sort of as sort of a rock ballad, and then I have it sort of as a classical show-off piece, and sort of just an emotional, like artistic, authentic piece, because they're beautiful music. I can't figure out if I want to keep them together or add another. But I'm going to do it tonight. So you're going to be here with me in a jam session. My own jam session. Yes, the circus in my own mind. Yes, so I have a couple of favorite queens in my life. I do. It's not me. I'm a prince. I'm not a queen. I know a couple of really great queens who are watching tonight, but no, musical queens. And one of them was known for the title queen. The other one never was, and I certainly don't have to assign a label to him, but I'd like to play a mashup, and I'm working this out with you guys tonight. Of two of my favorite queens. And I can't believe I'm doing this, but I think you love me, and Katie's coming back, so I think we're going to be okay. So #cheers, virtual piano bar, grateful for Thanksgiving and you and all of our friends. And here's a couplet. That's when you put two songs together, it's a couplet. And here's a couplet of Queens. Hey, thanks for jamming with me. Yep, I'm working that out. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. Thanks for listening with me. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Oh, my God. Oh, hey, Mark Steinberg and Rose Santo are here. I've got Branford, Connecticut, Mark Steinberg, and Las Vegas, Nevada, Rose Santo. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Katie is coming back with a very, very, very special treat for all of us. I can't wait. Katie, ladies and gentlemen, Kati Neiheisel, once again.
Thank you.
So you're also doing a Christmas show, I understand, which is, you're doing a sort of a group
I
show.
am.
There it is.
There's 4 of us singers, Deanna Monaco, who I believe is watching right now, and along with me, Ann Tallman and Claudia Stack. And of course, again, it's Gregory Teroyan as musical director because he is known as Mr. Christmas. He loves Christmas music. And director Jeffrey Stoner. And of course, our bass player Skip Ward and David Silliman on drums. They're fabulous musicians.
Yeah.
And again, at Pangea, December 7th at 7 o'clock.
Wow, so you are like at Pangea a lot this season here.
Yes, I feel like I live there part-time.
It's a beautiful place to live.
Of course,
I don't
it
work
is.
for Pangea. I don't own it, but I got to tell you, it's got a really cool vibe, what they've
Yes.
done with it, and it's comfortable.
They're
yet
wonderful.
You feel like you're out. It's nice to be out. We're all happy to be
Yes.
out. And they do it very well.
They do.
It's you know, you're not crammed in like sardines, yet it's cozy and comfortable
And good food and lovely people that work there. Stephen Shanahan is wonderful and Arnaldo, and the wait staff are lovely. I mean, I can't say enough good things about it.
and great entertainment
Yes.
like you.
Thank you.
So I can't wait to see you. Oh, and look, Sandy Doradio, thank you. Guys, everybody here. Oh, hello, Prescott Seymour, who is also known as Sutton Lee Seymour, one of my favorite performers out in Puerto Vallarta. I can't believe how many cool people are tuned in tonight. Judson Evans is here. He was my college liberal arts professor, and it's so cool. Scott Simon Darcy. I see, ladies and gentlemen, we go back. Katie and I will go back and watch all of the rebroadcast. You see, because this stays here forever, whether we want it or not, right? So we'll go back and we'll say hello to everybody. I know a lot of Katie's family was here tonight, which is so cool for everybody. You know, this is a free show, ladies and gentlemen. So do feel free to tip if you are so inclined. And of course, the tips from me go to pay for this platform that keeps these shows coming to you. And we're going to keep coming to you, even though the theaters are open, we're going to keep coming to you so that you can enjoy this. Like Jane Stevens, my friend Jane Stevens, who's in the UK. People who will never get to Pangea, Katie. I mean, they can't get here right now. It's just not, it's not possible.
That's right.
So we're going to bring them our magic to their living rooms.
That's fantastic.
You know, as Liberace says on the worldwide intercom, and he's on the Chap Snatch and the Mammogram and the Facebook and all that stuff. So, I'm so happy to have you as a guest on my show,
Thank
and
you.
I can't wait to see you a week from today. Right?
That's right.
I'm going to see you a week from
Amazing.
today. I am going to be at Pangea enjoying this beautiful woman, this beautiful singer, this beautiful artist, my new friend.
I'm so
Old
excited
friend,
you're
new
going to be
friend.
there.
Yeah,
Thanks
I can't
to your
wait.
cousin for getting those tickets.
Yes, I cannot wait. I can't wait. So you do have one last special treat for
I
us.
do.
And like we said before, the season is upon us. And I'm going to let you take it away from there. Thank you, Katie, so
Great.
much for
Thank
being
you
here.
so much, David. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rush is through. But I'd still have one wish to make, a special one for you. Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true, but I can dream, and in my dreams I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful, there's always something new, but every day's a holiday when I'm near to you. The lights on my tree, I wish you could see. I wish it every day. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say, I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. I wish I were with you. Merry Christmas, darling.
Merry Christmas, darling. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God. I'm ready for Christmas after hearing you sing that. Just so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I will see you. Oh, and here, Mr. Chris is here too.
Oh, hi, Chris. Thank you so much, Chris.
He's
Thank
been
you.
so busy with Nutcracker
Happy
rehearsals.
holidays. Wonderful.
So yes,
Happy
he wanted
holidays.
to say hi, and
Hi.
we'll see you next week.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
you,
look
ladies
forward
and
to it.
gentlemen. The
Thank you
beautiful,
all.
the talented Kati Neiheisel. See you. Oh my God, she was incredible.
Amazing.
Yes, I mean, we just sit here and cry listening, and what a tribute, and what a beautiful, and Greg Torian's arrangements, and yeah. So everyone's saying hi to you too. Look, it's time for us to go. It really is. So I want to say thank you to Virtual Piano Bar, who's given me an easy home. See, I started doing these shows early on in the pandemic, and he was following me around with a cell phone and trying to do this, and then of course, hi Rebecca, and finally John Richardson, who I just think is the most talented little bean, and he is, and they asked me, John and Jonathan Hawkins asked me to come on and do this show, and Heather, who's a producer, and it makes my life so easy and wonderful because I have these beautiful people producing the show behind me, and I get to see all of your comments. They get to be put up on the screen. So I'm very grateful for that, and so is Mr. Chris. So it's time to, of course, as any good performer and anybody who's been touched by the beautiful music of Stephen Sondheim, to pay tribute. I love all the celebration that's happening for Stephen. Most of us have learned our musical theater. I can't. When you talk about Stephen Sondheim, any of our words, sorry, and many of you are so brilliant, but any of our words just pale in comparison. He knew how to write. He knew how to write. He knew how to, there was a while where he was the soprano's enemy. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He made that soprano tell a story, as difficult as it was to sing. And yet, once you learn Sondheim music, it's so easy. It's easy once it's in you. It's so right. It makes sense. So, anyway, I have to say goodnight to you, but I have a favorite musical of Sondheim's, which is very difficult to actually, come up with. A Little Night Music is one of my favorites. The whole thing is a waltz, and I love the classical feel of it. I've been lucky enough to music direct many of them in regional and college productions. But I have a particular favorite, and that one is Sunday in the Park with George. And the finale of the show just kind of sums it up. And I'd like to pay tribute to my teacher, my inspiration, all of our inspiration and teacher, Stephen Sondheim, with the finale to Sunday in the Park with George, which was a musical written about a painting. I mean, if you can write a musical about a painting and make every single character from George Seurat's, I never want to say it in French. It's the island of the Grand... And he was making fun of my French earlier, so I'm not going to try it again. I wanted a berger for Sunday in the Park, but I'm not going to have one. But George Seurat's painting has, oh, hi, Mario, I love you too, inspired a musical that he wrote, and it just captures everything. So I want to thank you all. Thank you, Heather, for producing tonight. I love you very much. I hope you and Stu and Archie are happy over there in the UK. And can't wait to meet you one day in person and give you the big hug. But I give you virtual hugs now. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. You guys make this great for me. Like Virtual Piano Bar. Give us a like. Follow Virtual Piano Bar on the YouTube and the Facebook. And yes, and we'll see you guys at the next show. I will be back in 2 weeks. Well, I won't. Liberace will for Christmas with Liberace. And then I will be back with a special guest star for Christmas. And I'm now going to do this number, which I'm going to use the lyrics. But I love you, Stephen Sondheim. I love all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you taught us, Stephen. And everything that will go on. Sunday, by the blue, purple, yellow, red water. On the green, purple, yellow, red grass. Let us pass through a perfect pausing on a Sunday by the cool blue triangular water, on the soft green elliptical grass, as we pass through arrangements of shadows toward the verticals of trees forever, by the blue, purple, yellow, red waters, on the green, irregular mass of the grass, in a perfect park, made of flecks of light and dark. on an ordinary Sunday. White. A blank page or palette. His favorite. So many possibilities.